The abrupt end of USAID has hampered educational growth for some of Boko Haram's victims in northeastern Nigeria. Some of the victims' families cannot afford to pay school fees that was being catered by USAID in the previous years. In one school run by the Future Prowess Islamic Foundation has benefited over 3,000 children in Borno State, the epicenter of the 16-year conflict.
I want to go to school because I want to help my family and to help my nations and my relative ones. But they do not admit me to the school, and my parents cannot afford to pay school fees. Now I am always going to the farm and doing house chores. When I see some students wearing uniform and going to school, I feel sad. I wish like I'm one of them.
Ramatu Usman is among the students dropped by the school this year, just one session before her high school exams. She had wanted to study medicine, but now she spends her days knitting caps for sale. The time I used to go to school, I was always happy because I was learning a lot, but now I sit at home just sewing prayer hats. No one at home to speak to because they have all gone to school. I am always home, alone and not happy. With the US funding gone, the school has let go of 700 of its 2,200 students as well as 20 teachers with no new enrollment and further cuts likely.
These pupils and students that were enrolled in the school, maybe possibly they could have been roaming the streets, and only God knows where they will end up. With the insurgency that we have, they can be part of it. There are issues of stealing, there are issues of drug abuse, there are issues of smoking, there are issues of so many bad habits. But with the establishment of the school and then with the number we have in the school, that goes a long way in reducing the number of children that are roaming the streets, and it also goes a long way in giving them the education that will build their future.
Boko Haram, which wants to establish Islamic law in the region, forbids Western education and rose to global prominence after its mass abductions of students.